And my name is Jay, and welcome to the new type of video I'm doing for now, and that is Let's Talk About. And in this our series, we're going to talk about some stuff that's in games or in real life, and if you want to talk about it, then come meet me and I'll talk to you. Without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about Rec Room. Rec Room is a VR and non-VR game, and in this game, you might come across friendlies. I'm live streaming right now. Uh, I'm live streaming to YouTube right now. There you go, guys. What's up, enjoy, guys? Alright, now we can talk about Rec Room. So, Rec Room, in the game, you come across some friendly, and I'm being sarcastic about friendly, but you come across some people and you have a chat. While doing so, there's some other games and experience, other games you could play while talking to these people. And also, not only that, you can invite them, you can text them, you can even, and not only that, you can even cheer them on, subscribe to them, and even follow them. I played Rec Room for about 4 days, I think, and and I'm already good at paintball, so that's one of my favorite games. But anyway, my past experience of shooter games are really good at some other shooter games that have involved some drop-off shots. And paintball is one of them games that have drop-off shots, bullets. That's my first time playing paintball in the game. Really fun. But some other past experience I have with Rec Room was sports games, but I never live streamed them or took pictures because, I mean, I don't play them as much, but shoot, still a good game. Now let's talk about some good things about Rec Room, and let's talk about some bad things about Rec Room. And the reason why I'm making a video about Rec Room mainly is because Rec Room. Oh, no, what is that? But the reason why I'm talking about Rec Room is because many people now wanted to get it since I played it, and talk about the good sides and the bad sides of the game. Without further ado, let's get on to it. First, first one is a good side. A good side of the game is a good side of the game is that they have many activities and sports and many things that are involved in the game are really fun. And not only that, you don't have to pay or nothing like that to play all these games. But the downside of the game that I would like to talk about is that uh, there's is that there is consequences after each loss. So if you if you don't like if you don't like being bullied so much about failing, then I suggest you play some sports games because those are the only ones that you do not have a punishment with. They're not really bad or nothing like that. But anyway, even paintball and laser tag. I don't think laser tag gives you punishment. With paintball, they don't give you punishment. I don't know about this because I played paintball so many times, and you don't get no really bad punishment. Now that's opposite of good side. Now let's talk about another good side and another bad side. People. Now a lot of people in this game, there's a good side about these people. People in this game, some are really friendly, some are really bad. Nah, just messed up. Start it over again, my guy. My bad, guys. People in this game are really good and really excited to meet some new friends. And when you do meet some new friends, please be respectful and please do not be disrespectful towards them, or else there are going to be consequences. Now, needless to say that I have a really good way to how not to be disrespectful, and that is when people are talking, make sure you listen in, and then when you're about to like say something bad about them, just think about something else that's positive. All right, but one really bad side about these people, and this isn't really long, is that because this is a game evolving around to talk with people, uh, you're gonna have a lot of experience with people that like to cuss a lot. And not only that, I found more of these people around laser tag, paintball, obviously, sports, and basically everything else, everything but except for team though. Except for teams games where you could only be on teams and not be like team deathmatch or so. So if you don't like getting trash talked to, then find like a game that is only teams only, and yeah, you'll have a good time there. Now, no, the other bad thing about these people is that if you're a really good player like me and you like meeting up with new people, I have to say that it is kind of difficult to meet up people of your certain age that you talk to appropriately, because I mean, I mean by that, I mean by like how you cuss and everything, but like these are that is because ages. And I gotta say, I do not know where this kid even. It was a 7-year-old that cussed, and no one did not want to be his friend. And the only reason how he has friends is because they just feel bad for the kid. And not only that, the kid just was just acting really respectful of that, and act really innocent until when they friend him, then he just acts really disrespectful and just don't even care. Now, no, certainly to dodge, they just ask these people what are their age. If they are not your if they're not your age or not even close to your age, do not friend them if you don't want to. But what I like to do, I just like to friend people just so I can have people to play on the rec room. Anyway, that's what I like to do. Now, another thing, though, one really good thing about rec room is that rec room, there's an actual room where you can play, and that's called a rec center. And also you can invite people to your dorm room to like have role plays. There's actual, I think there should be an actual role play map, and you know, and like it's just play on the role play map or so. If you like touch people and you like role playing, and you'll see how much fun it is to roleplay and also have friends just knowing you and they don't really question who you are. Now, on to the next one. This one an actual decrease to the game, but it's still good though, and that is VR. Now, the reason why I say VR is a decrease to the game because one good thing besides people who uses VR, uh, they have a better advantage of actual controller players, and the reason for that is because in paintball they can actually pick up two weapons, where on a controller you can only pick up one weapon. And not only that, but when they have a shield and like a shotgun or a rifle, or pistol, or sniper, they can actually what they can do is they can use a shield to They use the shield to advantage to block all the shots, and then after blocking each shot, then bam, that's it. Once you block all shots, they'll rush in. And luckily for me, I actually know how to avoid this already. I met many people that have VR, And all of that, all of that, the bad side of this for controller players is that you have to be careful around VR players, and not only that, there's no second chances, not, and all of that, you gotta have to deal with people that play VR and then like to teleport. And yes, VR players can teleport, and I don't know why. That's so dumb for me. Very, really. I say whoever teleported VR is just who don't know how to play the game without teleporting. Now, on to the next one, and as for controller players, what their advantages of VR that they can't do. And let's get it. So, good side of controller for the controllers is that VR. Now, unlike VR, you might thinking there's no advantages that controller has. Well, there actually is, and there's a better way. Second, so for the first one is that controller, they have they have a less chance they have a less chance of missing a lot than the VR. Now, the reason, now you might be saying, what? Yeah, it might be only for me, or I mean, no, not me, I don't mean only for me, but it might be for other people. But I mean, like, this is, if you have one good aim and you can hit your targets from afar, lucky for you, because I know how to do it as well. And if we are both on teams and the VR players, then we can just take them on, baby. Now, one funny thing though is that I don't know, but in VR, sometimes you can just glitch around, and and all of that on controller, you don't glitch around, and not only in and plus for the controller, uh, needless to say, shoot, shoot, we could just move around freely, just sit in one place, while they have to like do some adjustments to their movement. And and I did have one problem with VR, is that sometimes in a shooter game, you're if you're playing with the motion controllers, sometimes your weapon is just like bug out so much that they like glitch out. So just and I have to say the worst experience I had with a VR player was that they just wouldn't. Now now the worst experience for me for VR players is that they would not play paintball VR. And there's an actual game where you can go into VR. If you have a VR, you can just go into paintball and play paintball in VR. The regular paintball is for controller players, and that's really smart. You're splitting up the VR from controller players. But the VR players don't even care. So what they do is that they just join in the controller players game and just ruin it. But not for me, because I freaking denied so many of them. And not only that, they want to get mad at us because we freaking denied them, we destroyed them. And all the guys like, I need to use the bathroom real quick. Be right back.
you good? Huh? Yeah, that's me. What you call me? What you call me? Okay. Yeah, that's my phone. That's your auntie. That's your auntie. That's your auntie. Both of them auntie. You good? Oh, they do clean too. Oh yeah. I'll talk. I'm gonna give them a You alright? Yeah. Okay. Look at this. What you got? Checking out the character. That's what's the name right now? Wukong. Huh? Wukong. What's the name of the game? Warframe? Yeah, Warframe. Uh-oh. I got it. Ooh, boy, come on. You alright? Okay, hold on. I got it about Wukong, and he's a primary warrior with a heart of a trickster. Okay. Now, this is what I want you to do. That's your game, man. It's a new game. They got out. I want you to learn how to do it. I will do that later. Wait, what? It's a new game that's on the demo. You might have got it. It's called Ducklet. Ducklet? Yeah. Yeah, I got it. You gotta show me how to do it. I gotta do it. I gotta get it right. I gotta make it stronger. So I'm halfway. I'm kind of in it, but I'm not as far yet. You know what I'm saying? So I need to not as far in as well, but I know how to play it. Okay. Let me get him a bag. We'll do that later. Okay.
Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry it took so long, but just talking to my uncle. But anyway, back with carrying a conversation about Rec Room. So anyway, on the Rec Room, wait, we left off at the VR stuff. But VR is a definitely, I gotta say though, if VR went against PlayStation, or if VR went against controller, I would say definitely the freaking controller would win just about the slightest. Because here's the thing about controller, controller, you're more agile, you're more faster thinking. With VR, you have less view of the battlefield, and not only that, you gotta constantly check around, and not only that, you gotta make sure that your game doesn't glitch, and most importantly, if they would have freaking battled, then let's just say the controller, would have a high sensitivity at 8. So that means that we could turn more faster than the VR. So like if you run by each other, the controller would just like turn real quick, and the VR would just turn real slow or real fast, depending. And yeah. And I know how I said about teleport. Well, yeah, they got teleport, but the downside of teleporting is that once you teleport, and you're dead if you teleport in the wrong place. And controllers are much smarter than that. You know, if I had a VR, I'm not gonna say it's game over. I'm gonna say it's gonna get worse because I barely play VR nowadays because my VR is getting repaired. But I mean, if controller, freaking when it gets VR, controller will have better chance. Even if they could just grab dual guns, it's not like they could just shoot from far range. And all that, I wish I would live stream the other game. I would move it left to right, and I have friends who saw me doing it, bro. It was funny. I would move it left to right because these people were going to try hard, and they said that we were going to lose so bad. They said that we even going to lose by 0-3. I was like, all right, fine. Say that. Then let's reverse that. And they heard me say it. I was like, dude, who said that? Match start. moving left to right, dying each time, and they got mad at me. And I was like, dude, you freaking camp. And I was like, I'm not camping. I was freaking. I was right outside the base too, just moving left or right. Didn't even stop. Didn't even stop shooting. Not even for once. I didn't even sleep a second. Just kept firing. And I kept hitting all of them. And it was accusing me of cheating and spawn killing, even though I wasn't even spawn killing. Like, yeah, I might be from your base just killing y'all left or right when y'all spawn, but that's not spawn killing because look, you have time to prepare. Not only that, you knew I was right there, so you have time to prepare. And once you're out of that spawn area, that's not spawn killing because you're out of that spawn area. It's considered a spawn killing